Hey guys, what's going on? This is APW. I've been here for a while, so we're gonna do part three of Q&A with APW. So if you guys got some questions, hit me up. Anyway, we're gonna be talking about while we have some questions right ahead. We're gonna be talking about Cody Rhodes, how he finished the story. That will be in my other video. I will be talking about Jay versus Jimmy in my next video. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun to talk about. We finally reached the end of Roman's reign. I'll be talking more about that, like I said, in the near future. So let's hit these questions up. I am ready whenever you are, and we're gonna have a blast. I'm gonna answer these questions as much as I can. Shout out to Gabriel Pagan Baseball. Respect. Thank you for coming in. So, question: do you prefer the advocate Paul Heyman or the wise man Paul Heyman? Well, as you all know, Paul Heyman just got inducted last week. Congratulations to Paul Heyman for that. Um, he's had an amazing career, not just being an advocate and wise man, but being the general manager of SmackDown, being the owner of ECW, having his own stable, the Dangerous Alliance. You know, being a part of WWF as a commentator along with Jim Ross. Um, excuse me. Being Paul Heyman, being a trash talker, being a big heel. So if I had to choose between those two, I would say wise man Paul Heyman because of how Roman was not appreciated as a baby face and how he helped Roman build up as a heel. So we got to give credit to the wise man. Advocate Paul Heyman is a good one, but like Brock Lesnar's already built up. So Paul Heyman, in other words, is just the voice of Brock Lesnar because Brock Lesnar didn't talk a lot. So now uh, he doesn't need Brock Lesnar because Brock Lesnar already talks now. So yeah, if I had to prefer one, I prefer the wise man, Paul Heyman. Let's see if any other questions hit up. But yeah, I want to say congratulations to Paul Heyman. Congratulations to the 2024 Hall of Famers, Paul Heyman, Bull Nakano, uh, U.S. Express. I can't believe Jimmy lost to Jay at WrestleMania 40. My next video will be about Jay versus Jimmy and the results that led to WrestleMania 40. I'm gonna be honest, I don't care about Jimmy. Jimmy already made his point, and I don't think he deserved that win. I feel like this is a big push for Jay to separate him not only from his brother, but to separate him from the bloodline, which was a great call. But you know, the biggest question is why have Jimmy betray Roman at Night of Champions just to rejoin the bloodline 4 months later? It still doesn't make sense. We're still trying to find out what it means, but Jimmy losing at WrestleMania 40 was a bit hard for Bloodline fans. Uh, but that match was a downer. It didn't go the way we fans wanted it. It didn't go the way I wanted it. It had nothing to do but with around 50 super kicks. But I hope they have better arsenal. I understand they're twins. They've been together. They know each other's moves. But like that was the biggest downer in WrestleMania Night 1. WrestleMania Night 1 kind of sucked. I'm not going to lie. Um, it was WrestleMania 2 that hit out. It should be John Cena versus The Rock Part 3. Well, with this is the thing. The Rock, sorry, my hair is all over the place. Here, let me take this off. The Rock is already a made man. John Cena is a made man. John Cena is on the point where he's about to retire. Um, he and The Rock have had history where The Rock represented the modern era and The Rock represented the Attitude Era. And now with these two, I would like to see them wrestle, but they're both so busy, especially The Rock. Now that he has a movie coming up, that's why he left Monday Night Raw. And John Cena is planning, has been told by Chris Van Vliet that John Cena is trying to find a way. He's talking to Triple H that he wants to have a full time contract now, not a part time, because Hollywood doesn't have any plans for John Cena for the moment. So now, yeah. Should Solo Sokoa turn on Jimmy Uso? There have been hints for the past year. Um, when Solo was promoted to tribal heir to become the next tribal chief, Jimmy sensed some jealousy. So I like to call Jimmy Uso jealous Jimmy. I feel like he's jealous of Solo just as he was jealous of Jay. And this is going to be real exciting to see where this goes. Probably Solo will turn on Jimmy, probably for the betrayal. I mean, he has turned on Jimmy when he sided with Roman, when Jimmy turned on Roman. So this is going to be interesting. This is going to be one of those matches that we'll be talking about, one of the biggest segments talking about. So yeah, we'll see what Solo has in store for Jimmy. Will Solo be tribal chief? I'm gonna wonder about that because this Friday I heard that Roman's not gonna be here. So um tribal chief Solo. Uh we need the Ulafala now, or will it be uh will Solo still be the enforcer? I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Jimmy stated a long time ago that he's planning on having this bloodline storyline for more than 3 years. Solo Sikoa will win the U.S. title soon versus Logan Paul. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if you will agree with me or not. I don't see Solo for the United States Championship, and here's why. Solo has dominated for the past 2 years since he made his debut at Clash of the Castle, costing Drew the title. And he already proved the point where he doesn't need a secondary title because United States, Intercontinental, North American championships are secondary titles. Ricochet is the only one in WWE history to hold all secondary titles, so congrats to Ricochet on that. But Solo, I feel like now is the time to put him in the big title picture. Now that Roman is gone, um, we can put Solo in the big title shot, and that will be awesome to do. If WWE and Triple H have plans for Solo, probably have him feud with Cody Rhodes. But at this moment, I don't see any feud for Cody Rhodes. I think they're just gonna let him keep the title till probably SummerSlam if The Rock returns by SummerSlam. Cause like on Monday, he said that you finished the story with Roman, but our story has begun. When he said the story finished with Roman, I feel like he had that plan. I will give Roman Reigns perfect credit. We all had feelings for Roman Reigns since he won at Payback 2020. He might have cheated his way out, but give him credit for the positive. He helped Jey Uso become a better single superstar by having him as the right hand man and then part of the bloodline and then turning on him. He's also helped Logan Paul, which led to Logan Paul becoming United States champion. He helped Sami Zayn to regain the Intercontinental Championship, to regain that confidence instead of being scared and thinking there's a conspiracy against him. So that was funny. I'm sorry. Roman was 158 days short. 158 days short to tie the record with Hulk Hogan. I don't know why WWE stopped it there, but at the same time, they wanted Cody to finish the story um, at WrestleMania because 1977, Dusty Rhodes won the WWE title by countout. So he officially didn't win it. He won the match via countout, and it was a match against superstar Billy Graham. So R.I.P. Billy, R.I.P. Dusty. I acknowledge Roman Reigns for his accomplishments. That's a different story. Acknowledging Roman as tribal chief is one thing. Acknowledging Roman for his accomplishments is another thing. I acknowledge Roman Reigns both as my tribal chief and for his accomplishments because 1,316 days. We won't see a title reign like that probably for the next 30 years. So I won't be seeing that title reign till I'm like 52. So I'm gonna be in my 50s if we see another title reign like that because I don't see, not out of disrespect, but I'm giving my honest opinion. I don't see Cody Rule having a title reign that long either. Probably close to a year, depending on how long Triple H and the WWE production want Cody Rhodes as champion. So that's a big moment. We gotta wait and see what WWE has in store for Cody Rhodes, what WWE has in store for Damian Priest. So Damian, congratulations cashing in on WrestleMania 40. Um, Now the Judgment Day have not all the gold, but they have the major gold, especially Damian and Rhea. Rhea is officially the longest reigning women's champion, 374 days women's world champion, to be wise, not SmackDown. But they did change the SmackDown title for the women's world championship. So kudos to Rhea, kudos to Damian Priest. I hope that Damian has a good title run. But as you all saw on Monday, Jey Uso is the number one contender. He actually beat Drew with hurt ribs and a hurt arm. So give me a yeet in the comments for that. And yeah. Do you think WrestleMania 30 is awful because The Undertaker's undefeated streak has ended? I have a list of WrestleManias. I have favorite WrestleManias. I have like a top 10 WrestleMania matches and WrestleMania pay per views. WrestleMania 30 was not my favorite for a couple reasons. One, the Rock, Hogan, and Stone Cold segment was way too long. Daniel Bryan beating Triple H was unnecessary. Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton, and Batista fighting was a waste of time. And The Undertaker's streak uh, just turned it sour. I'm not saying I didn't like WrestleMania 30. It just, for me, that WrestleMania turned sour. The only match I liked from WrestleMania 30 was Bray Wyatt versus John Cena. That's like the only match that I liked, but everything else, the card was just, it was sour. It had like a bitter taste in my mouth. And that's like the first time. I love WrestleMania. I do coverage of every single WrestleMania. I do coverage from WrestleMania 1 to WrestleMania 40. I give my opinions on it. But WrestleMania 30, which was 10 years ago, that just left a bitter taste in my mouth. I was like, I didn't like it. It sucked. And I also didn't like WrestleMania 27. Not because of The Miz and The Rock, but probably because WrestleMania 27 didn't live up to what they said. So that's one thing. And another thing is that it blew. Who will win the next Money in the Bank briefcase this year? We're jumping way overboard right now. Um, but we do know that Money in the Bank will be in Toronto this year. So that's exciting. What I know is I have a few candidates that could make it this year. Jey Uso. If he doesn't win the World Heavyweight Championship, I give Jey Uso. Chad Gable. Chad Gable has proven himself. Um, let's see. This is a hard one because I need two more from Raw. Seth freaking Rollins. This will be a perfect moment for him to regain the World Heavyweight Championship and Drew McIntyre. But if I had to choose four from SmackDown, that's actually going to be pretty easy. Solo Sikoa, LA Knight, Karrion Kross, and Austin Theory. But A-Town Down Under are tag team champions, so probably not. Backlash in Paris is coming up. Yes, it is. It's not actually first time international. It's second time. First time it was in Puerto Rico, where I'm from. I'm proud to be Puerto Rican. So yeah, I'm excited for that match. For that premium live event. Sorry, it's not called pay-per-view anymore. Backlash in Paris is gonna be fun. I hope they give us a rematch of Jay versus Jimmy. This time, make it entertaining, please. Let's not keep having super kicks. I would like to see who Cody Rhodes' first challenger will be. Probably it will be Backlash in Paris. But let's get the croissants, see the Eiffel Tower, and we'll see. We'll see from there. Yeet Indy, bro. Yeet all the way. If you want to see Jey Uso be a world heavyweight champion, let me hear you say yeet. All right. Anyway, that will have to do for today. Thank you so much for the questions. Until next time, this is APW. I out. And most importantly, yeet.